Right? Hey, is that Batman dragging a body?
I don't know. Hey, Batman.
Huh?
What are you doing with that body?
Don't look at me!
Putting this shit on YouTube.
This smoke takes forever.
What's up there, Buddy Bear? It's Musicians Forced Podcast. I'm Mikey, that's Brandon, Hugh's behind the camera, and we're half of Harlem, Hayfield. And it's Christmastime.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, indeed.
The sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ding-ding-ding-a-ling too.
So that is a little foreshadowing
Yeah.
to the song that we're going to sing.
Well, it was nice, dude. The thing is, and it is by design, but we don't play Decatur that often. You know, and it's just, you don't want to play in a bar because then they want you to play for like 3 hours. And most people in the bar scene, they like covers. They don't know what they like. They like what they know. They want you to be the soundtrack of their evening. And
Well, and if we were playing regularly, the people who know us.
you're going to
and
get the
so
same
then
set.
You're going to get the same set and you're going to get the same crowd. So I don't want my friends who are in town to be like, well, we kind of have to go, you know, or else they're going to, you know, like I don't want to.
Every time you see us in town, I'm going to hit you up to buy a shirt. If we play every weekend, you're going to have a lot of Hayfield shirts in your closet.
We do a different kind of thing than like what normal local bands do. We've all done it. We've all been in regular local bands, cover bands or whatever. We've done that for many, many years.
Yep.
But what we're doing these days, is a little bit different. We're writing our own songs and we are traveling around the country, playing in different towns and states and whatever, and doing our own thing. So like, it's just not the same thing. Like when you're playing, like when I've played in cover bands, in local cover bands, that's what you do. You look for like the bars, the venues or whatever that are around here. You do play 2 or 3 hours. You look for the biggest money you can get. And then you go
get
to
it.
That's the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just not what we're doing.
That's the game.
Days. Yeah.
And
so
that's
when we get to do this, like what we're getting ready to play this Golden Fox show, Christmas, it's fun for us because we don't really do that.
We don't see everybody. Yeah, we play. The last time we played in town was the Devon in July.
Mm-hmm.
It's been that long.
Wow.
You know?
And that's once again, it's a special event.
That's a special event.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against any of the bars or anything in town. I just want something different. You know, I want to see how far out we can go with this.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of why I feel like we play out of town more often. Isn't just like, it's not that we're too good for the venues here. It's that the people in Decatur that know who we are the people in Decatur that know who we are.
That's it.
And if we want to grow as a band and actually get into bigger venues and stuff, it's not going to be by playing for more people here.
Yeah.
It's going to be by going out and getting our name out in the region so we can play. Like, I mean,
I want to get as far away from here as I can when I play shows because you're reaching a broader audience.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. It's not that I don't have anything against Decatur. I love Decatur. I live here. But like, you just want to reach as many people as possible.
Yeah. Anywhere you go, you got to find your people. And that's all we're trying to do. Like you hear the story about that. It was like a concert violinist or something like that that went down and played in the subway and everybody was ignoring him. But this dude's selling $100, $200 tickets for his act, you know, in big theaters and shit. And you just have to know your environment.
And it's optics too.
It is absolutely
If somebody's
optics.
walking past someone in the subway, they're automatically assuming that guy ain't shit because he's playing in the subway.
Even though most of the buskers down there could smoke anybody.
Exactly.
There's definitely psychology behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could probably take one of the buskers who does well down there and knows his stuff, and you could put him in Carnegie Hall, and people who never heard the name would go, well, if he's playing Carnegie, I got to pay for this ticket.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Who's this? And it doesn't, it's
Didn't I give him $2 the other day?
Yeah. Who is this guy? But it's the same thing when we're trying to get out there, going to a new town, and just people don't know who we are. So we're just throwing, here's our promo photos, here's our music videos, and they look nice. So people are like, oh, they're legit.
Yeah.
You do that in town, and people are like,
we know
that's fucking Hugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, on a local level, and I'm not trying to stir up haters. I'm just saying you do get haters, and when you do stuff like that on a local level, when somebody does say something like, that's Hugh, then you do get the haters. Like, man, who the fuck do these guys think they are?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they got a music video.
like,
You know what I mean? Like, they recorded that at Pride Cleaners. My grandma used to do her laundry.
Yeah.
That's local. That's Decatur. They're nothing. These guys ain't really doing shit.
And meanwhile, we're like, hey, let's put Pride Cleaners on.
Yeah.
For the hell of it.
Yeah, I'm proud to be able to.
Let's put the
Lincoln
Lincoln Lounge on. You know, for the Forget Her video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put Lincoln Theater on for Holding On to Heaven. You know, whatever.
Exactly. So we've danced around it, but we haven't really talked about it. So we're doing a Home for the Holidays show.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the weekend before, or the Friday before Christmas.
Yeah, the 19th at Golden Fox.
Golden Fox Brewery in Decatur.
We got special guests.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be we didn't want to do an open mic because those can be chaotic, but we did want to have some guests come in. So like Caleb from Marble Teeth is going to be there. Bob Besser is going to be there. Ashley Riley's coming by. They'll each do 3 or 4 songs, 2, 3, 4 songs, whatever. Throw in some Christmas tunes, throw in some of their originals, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do the same.
Yeah.
We're going to work on a Christmas song or two.
Yeah.
And we wrote one.
Yeah, we've got the Christmas song that we wrote, which I don't know if it'll be out by this time. I hope it will. But we've got a Christmas song that's either coming out or has come out. Again, I'll have it on the bottom here. But yeah, we wrote an original Christmas song, and we played that at Putnam Place last year when we were in Albany.
I think we played it at Brewworks too.
Yeah,
because I remember it going over well.
Mm-hmm.
Did we play it? I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah, I think we played it. We played it at least one more time. Aside from that,
we played it here in town somewhere.
But yeah, but the one in Saratoga Springs was recorded multi-tracked, so we got that back from the studio, like actually mixed and
dude, I heard that
everything.
the other day. It sounds fucking great.
Yeah,
honestly, now that I think about it, doing that because we did play that Christmas tune at Brewworks, so that had to be like a Christmas open mic or something.
Actually, now that you say that, I remember there were Christmas decorations in there when we played. Yeah, and so yeah,
dude, we should do. Like, this is the Home for the Holidays at Golden Fox. We should do a Home for the Holidays type concert around here and have guests and shit once a year.
Especially if it's around like Christmas, you get a lot of family and friends and stuff.
Yeah, people in from out of town.
It's just a really good vibe. I dig it.
Yeah. I like that idea. Yeah. Switch up the guests every now and then.
And we saw, I was going to say this. You said Caleb from Marble Teeth. Out of all those people, that's the only one of the only other stickers we've seen on the road on tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Marble Teeth at Dirty Dungarees in
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did see Stranglers at
the
Melody Inn.
Yeah, because they do punk rock night.
And I got to say this too. Nobody else is going to know this, but Coffin Scum, they were also a sticker in
Coffin Scum
at the Mel in Indianapolis, and that is a local band from here.
Who's in that?
Alan Poe from Graves Divide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coffin Scum.
Yeah, that's their new
That
band.
is a
it's a
beautiful
new band?
name.
That's why I took a picture of it when we were there last
Nice.
time.
That's awesome.
All right.
I like the name.
Mm-hmm.
But we were talking about like not wanting to seem too big for your britches or whatever, like with the music video shit. And one of the things that like I think we pride ourselves in is like doing stuff ourselves.
For sure.
The autonomy it's very important to me.
Yeah, we're like, we're confident musicians. We enjoy the music we make together. So like, we all believe in it. So obviously we think we're good musicians and our music's good. So we're hoping people are going to listen to it. But at the same time, we're also like, we're just willing to put in the work. A lot of people who are like, man, I wish I was getting more traction, or I wish I was moving forward a little bit more. Is like, they might be waiting for an agent or a manager or someone to come in and collaborate.
You just
or
have to
hold their hand.
dedicate time to it.
And
we're do it. And we don't have a ton of free time.
Yeah, we do the work on that. And I got to say, when you just said we don't have a ton of free time, you're right. We don't have a ton of free time because everybody has a fucking regular job.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we do the work. And here's what I'm getting ready to say. Like, we're talking about going on a tour in February. This is November.
Yeah.
We're already talking to people, talking to an agent, talking to clubs, talking to theaters and talent buyers,
other bands,
other bands, and collaborating.
Yeah.
Because we know that in the middle of February, we're going from here and we're going to bounce down St. Louis, Memphis, Jackson, Mississippi, whatever, all the way down to New Orleans and back, come up through fucking
Tennessee.
Nashville.
We're going to go to Alabama and Georgia and come back up through Kentucky. That's what it takes. Like, this is fucking November, and I feel like I'm already behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm behind the 8 ball, and we're working with an agent, and
Yeah.
we're all attacking it together.
Yep.
That's what it takes, and we will drive ourselves fucking crazy for the next 3 months making this thing happen. And at the last minute, it'll all finally click together.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we'll take off and we'll go do this amazing thing, and it'll be this great fucking experience.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to do that type of shit, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
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 It's every day.
You just
It's-
have to get on the phone and get on the email and
I'm just saying,
contact
like, it's
people.
the dedication. It never stops.
Yeah.
No.
It's 365 days, 24/7. It never fucking stops.
Yeah.
That's why we're all fucking divorced. Except for you. Sorry.
Well, it's because I got that oven fixed.
Yeah.
See? Yeah.
Thank God for your handyman.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's half the fun of it too. Like, I mean, if we ever, God willing, got to a point where it was like someone's driving us places, we each get our own room, and then we can choose whether or not to see the sights or actually see each other before or after the show.
Right.
Like, I'm sure that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and having someone else to do the music video, or having someone else sit behind this fucking equipment and hit all these buttons. I'm tripping over chords trying to record this shit.
We do everything by ourselves.
Exactly. That's like, I mean, you can see over there, you can, in my angle right now, you can see all the unfinished construction shit. That's because Brandon has been doing the work in this basement to make it into a studio.
Yeah, we're building a studio down here by ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do a podcast by ourselves.
Yeah.
And we go on tour by ourselves.
Being autonomous like that also helps that if we eventually get to the place, like you said, where you've got somebody running a board and we've got somebody doing music videos and stuff like that, we still have ourselves as a safety net.
Yeah.
In case somebody like flies off the handle and was like, I'm not shooting any more of this music video. Like, all right, tag Hugh, you're in.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Or, you know, because we do all the shirt designs and the flyers
Hugh's
and
got a fucking
everything.
silkscreen set up in a laser engraver in his basement.
Wood carving and
And
all
he'll
kinds
be
of
up
shit. Yeah.
at 2:00 in the morning making T-shirts or fucking, you know, engraving some. Who knows? We don't even know. Like, we'll go to a show and he'll be like, "Here's our new merch." We're like, what is this?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I meant to have it in the background here, but in a couple episodes, you know, we've had our merch light. We talked about it in the last episode, but you know, having that little box that I built that says Hayfield merch to like attract people over.
Cool shit.
Yeah, but the whole reason I made that wasn't even for that.
To hang shirts on it.
I made that because we were filming with guns in the alley for a music video, and I didn't want to get shot by the cops. So it said music video in progress on both sides.
Yeah.
Real bright up in the air. That way, and I called the police department and said, like, hey, we're going to have firearms out in the alley. You know, there's not loaded.
Wow, I didn't know any of that.
Oh, yeah. I called the police and gave them a heads up. No, that was
for Countdown.
Okay.
for Countdown when
Yeah.
Mikey's got the gun.
Okay. I didn't know you did all that.
Oh, yeah.
See,
I would have never even thought of that
never even
shit.
thought to do that.
I would have been shot by the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I made a special like bright light that just said like, there's a music video going down here just in case someone
Don't
caught a
come
glimpse of
fucking
that
kill
gun.
us. Yeah.
They might see
Like,
that.
I've seen this guy. He robs people and he tells people it's a music video.
Actually, funny
He's
thing.
dressed like an old crooner.
So I made a Batman parody downtown in the parking garage across from the Avon, in the Dark Knight, where he drops the mobster off the roof.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, this fall won't kill me, and he's just like, I'm counting on it. And he drops him.
From this height, fall wouldn't kill me.
I'm counting on it.
The whole time I watched that scene, I'm like, you could definitely die from that height.
Yeah.
And so I made a parody film of what would have happened if he would have dropped him and the guy was dead, and Batman's like, oh shit, what do I do now?
Right.
And so I made this movie out there. And so I built a dummy out of like PVC pipe, and I went to the thrift store and bought clothes for it. And I like painted a styrofoam head and put a fucking wig on it and shit.
I can feel where this is going.
And so, but I had to call the police, and I was like, hey, I'm going to
Nobody's
be
jumping off of the parking
Yeah,
garage.
I'm gonna be like, tonight we're gonna be dangling this guy off the roof. So if you get a call that someone just got hucked off of the parking garage,
It's me.
don't worry about it. And they're like, hey, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, for real.
And I got thinking, I was like, man, I started writing a script because I was like, it would be really funny if there were a group of like robbers who their whole spiel was calling the police and being like, hey, we're doing like a bank robbery scene. So, if someone accidentally hits the button for real, just know we're going to be at Fifth Third Bank, but it's just for a scene for this indie movie.
Just for fun.
And they're like, okay, cool. And then, and they're just like, stupid camera guy hit the button. Meanwhile, like, get on the fucking ground.
That's pretty funny.
That's actually pretty smart, dude. I like that.
You mentioned the last episode, the little chips that we give out, that I'm handing out at shows and stuff. That was one thing, trying to come up with something cheap that we can hand out. And so I had a bunch of mat board because I went to art school. So I had a ton of mat board from, old projects laying around. And I found that the laser will actually like put designs on that without any ink or anything. You can just burn it in there. And so once I realized that, I was like, these are cheap as shit to put out. And so now we've just got these little, that looks like a poker chip, or like a free drink chip,
a wooden nickel
thing. Yeah, a little wooden nickel, but it's just got our logo on one end, and on the back it's got a QR code that'll take you to our Spotify. And so I've got bags of them at home.
Oh yeah.
And when we go out to a new city, I'm handing them out to everyone I meet. I'm like, hey, check us out.
Another nice thing, if you're a band and you're listening to this, or you're in a band and you're listening to this, coasters. Dude, get coasters with your band logo and like a QR code to your website or your Facebook or your Spotify or wherever you want them to go. Put it on the coaster. And then when you get to the venue, pass them out on the tables.
Just put them on the tables.
Yeah.
Like, don't ask anybody.
No, just put them on the tables before anybody gets there.
Put them out there.
Because they're going to be sitting there in front of that code all night.
The venue will love you for it because they put coasters out.
Yeah,
and if they see that somebody already did it, then they don't care. And you let people just take those home if they want.
Yeah, because they don't cost shit. You can find them on sale all the time.
Yeah. So I remember we
Who came up with that? Was that you?
That was me. That one was me.
Great idea.
Thanks.
Yeah, great idea.
But I can still make them on the mat board because it's the same, just thin cardboard fabric. So the ones we handed out in the ones we put out at Blueberry Hill, those were ones I made on the laser.
No shit.
Because on the front it says, if you like what you hear, scan this, and then if you flip it over, it's got our Venmo code.
You smart boy.
So if someone's curious and it's just like, what's this one? It's like, that's to give me money.
That's to give us dollar bills.
Give us the money.
Give us the money.
Give me the money, Lebowski. And circling back to Christmas stuff, the Christmas song, it's funny. I always like, Christmas has always been huge for my family. Like that's, my parents always throw a big party. And so it's like on Christmas Day. So it's like people come and we play music at night. So like, Christmas, since I was a little kid, Christmas was always like a blowout party at my house. So I've always like, hearing Christmas music and stuff gets me pumped up and jazzed for the season. But as I got older, I was just like, how many more fucking Christmas songs do we need? Yeah. And thinking about like covers of songs, there are certain
there's staples that get overdone.
Yeah. I'm like, there is a very specific, if I'm going to listen to this song, it's going to be the fucking, the crooner version, and if I'm going to listen to this one, it's going to be, whoever, like I'm like, I don't want to hear another cover that's on, there's a million of these.
Right. And
so when there was a practice that I missed, a year or so ago, and you guys sent a thing to the chat saying we wrote a Christmas song, and I'm like, God.
I told Brandon, I was like, dude, I've got an idea for a Christmas song, and I think even at that time you're like, okay, like, right? Yeah. And I was like, it comes from the aspect of being broke at the holidays, and you don't hear about that.
It's so Decatur. It's so Rust Belt.
I love it so much. I was not expecting when I saw it in the chat that. Here's the Christmas song, Hugh, check it out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And I listened to it and immediately, like, not only were the lyrics fun, but also like you and Chris throwing in all the different like Christmas song nods.
Yeah.
And I immediately, like that night, it was like 2 a.m. and I'm like getting the strings set up on my Nord. Yeah. So I can, and I'm like, all right, he did that. So I'm going to do Carol the Bells here. And I'm going to like.
Oh, I love it. It's, dude, those little Easter eggs are all through the whole fucking song.
Yeah.
It's dope.
And
it's really fun.
It starts as this like kind of like sneaky,
creepy.
It starts as like you can hear either fucking Santa creeping under the tree or fucking the Grinch coming in or whatever. It's just got this very like
It's a Rust Belt Christmas song.
Yeah.
But
then by the end of it, when we go into the fucking
into full
Trans-Siberian Orchestra finisher,
Dude, it turns metal.
Yeah.
It gets metal.
It just goes insane. And that hit at Putnam Place last year. The thing I'm most excited about, and this will be a timestamp to see if we were able to succeed in this, but a good friend of mine from the Champagne Movie Makers group does stop motion animation, like legit
Rankin Bass style, man.
And so
the shit.
As soon as we wrote this song, I didn't even talk to you guys. I texted him and I said, we wrote a Christmas song. I want to do a music video in the Rankin Bass Christmas
That's funny as
style.
fuck, because I brought that up to you and you're like, I've already got a guy on. Like, we both thought of that separately.
Yeah. Because I could picture, like the narrator.
I want to see us as like Frosty the Snowman type characters.
But
around a red-nosed reindeer.
Around a burning barrel. Shit, like.
Hell yeah. Dress me up like fucking Yukon Cornelius, dude. I'm ready.
That's who I was picturing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
I'm like, you throw that character on there.
You're Olaf. Carrot nose.
I'll be Olaf.
Motherfucker.
Love Olaf. He's so sweet.
Anybody that's seen your shoulders knows he should be the abominable snowman.
Who?
You hairy motherfucker.
Whenever I get stressed out or I get real passionate about something and I'm talking and I'm like I don't realize it, but I get Frankenstein's shoulder.
And he did another thing too. There's another tell right there.
Fingers.
Yep, the shoulders go up and his hands go like this.
My hands turn upward.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
I'm just trying to say.
Like, I'm just saying.
Brandon will literally go, Hugh, lower your shoulders, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, all right, I'm gonna just get myself comfortable. And now I start to notice it outside of band business. I'll be at work and I'll be like, God damn it.
Yeah.
That is knowing your fucking band.
Yep.
That is like living your art life with your fucking homies.
We'll get done with practice.
Knowing your guy like that. Yeah.
We'll get done in practice. Pilgrim hit me up and be like, you see Hugh's shoulders. I was like, man, they're up like a motherfucker.
Hugh will say, dude, like we'll be anywhere USA and get done with the show or whatever, but it's 2:00 in the morning, we're trying to go to bed, and like there's only like there's 5 people, but there's 3 beds or whatever, and we're in the kitchen just drinking and whatever. And every once in a while, he'll be like, what do you mean, Brandon? You don't remember shit.
Yep.
You don't remember anything.
That's a defense.
You don't remember shit. And I'll be like, honestly, fuck, I don't remember shit because I've been drinking too much.
Right.
And he is right. God damn it.
Yeah.
And then I'll sneak off to bed. So I'm saying it's the same thing. Shoulders go up, palms go up. We call him on that. And then sometimes he's like, you don't remember fucking nothing because you're too drunk, motherfucker. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
So, we all have our tails. And
everybody's
we all
got
love
their
each other.
ticks.
It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's from spending a lot of time together. And that's proof that, if the time comes for us to go on a big tour,
A real one.
and
We won't kill each other.
spend a lot of time together, not only we know that we can spend a lot of time together, but we also know
You know when to back off.
we know
Yeah.
now it's time for me to go to bed. Now it's time for me to remove
I
myself
was
from this
telling,
situation or conversation.
Brian Egg the other night, I was telling him the same thing, all about this whole thing. And I was like, dude, we go on the road enough. We book these tours and go on the road enough ourselves that like we're kind of figuring each other out. Like,
Yeah.
And then I said, that's also why we decided to do this, why we decided to tour on our own without an agent, so that we knew whether or not can we do this? Are we able to do it?
Yeah.
That shit bleeds over to stage too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell from the camaraderie we have on stage that we're all cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not coworkers.
Yeah.
Right.
We're buddies who write cool
Right.
music and have fun on stage.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got if you want to really, really love what you fucking do with music and art,
You gotta love what you do it with.
You gotta love the people, man. You gotta be like a family.
That's
You know? I've only had this twice in my life. Told Egg this the other night, same thing, same night. I've had this twice in my life. Crazy Marvin in the 90s. I had camaraderie with that band, and we traveled and we did a lot of cool shit. And we were a unit. You know what I mean? Been in a million bands since then. And this band, Hayfield, it's the only other one in my life where we're like a family.
It just clicks.
You know?
Yeah.
Does that bore you?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I think we got 3 episodes tonight.
Dope.
Right on.
So yeah, make sure you come see us at Golden Fox this Friday, the 19th. Kicking off at 7. Ashley Riley, Caleb Jepson from Marble Teeth, and Bob Besser will be there to hang out.
And some other friends.
And some other friends. We might have some surprises.
I've heard of a couple others that might show up and do some things.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, this has been Musicians Forced to Podcast. I'm Mikey. That's Brandon. Hugh behind the camera. Or Harlem Hayfield, or half of it. In the meantime, if you like what you hear, like, share, comment. Most of all, subscribe. We're trying to get to 500, and we'd love to do that before the new year. Yeah. So if we don't see you this Friday, Merry Christmas to you and yours. See you next time. Peace.
CSI guys ran some tests. Gas cloud was laced with
AgNO3.
Yeah, some kind of silver nitrate. The cloud was full of it. What do you think it means?
It means that even the deadliest cloud can have a silver lining.
What?